Hello hunting family, I hope everybody's doing well. Today I want to talk about the 3 does I killed in 2 days using various arrows. As you can see right here, I have the Mega Meat, G5 Mega Meat. In the middle I have a Sever Hybrid 2.0, and on the bottom I have a Sever Hybrid 1.5. These are the grains that the arrows weigh. The HLR arrow is 432 grains. In the middle, I have a Kinetic Pierce Gold Tip that weighs 473.9 grains. And at the bottom, I have a cheap Warrior arrow for 497.4 grains. Here's the labeling. And the fletchings that I'm using on the HLR arrow, I got the THWACK vanes 2.75 drivers. In the middle, I got the AAE hybrids. And on the bottom, I have the Max Hunter vanes. I'm using lighted nocks on all of them. The middle arrow is a 4mm shaft. The bottom is a standard, and the top arrow is a 5mm. The reason why I'm bringing this, showing you these arrows, is because the first doe I shot with the 432 grain arrow, I don't think the penetration was that well. The shot placement was good. I do have the video of all the does that I shot, and the first doe that I shot with the HLR, could not find it. The blood trail was very spotty, and it did not produce what I expected, and I was unable to recover that deer, which I'm sad to say, because that was an excellent setup. So that same day, I came home and built a heavier arrow, which is the 473 grain. And the second doe, it worked out great. So I'm guessing sometimes heavier is better. The next day I went doe hunting in the evening, and I had put together this arrow with the 1.5 Sever. Using just a cheap arrow, you can get a dozen of these Warrior arrows for 65 bucks plus tax. And I just added my own wraps, and then I put the Max Hunter vanes on there with the lighted key-up lighted nocks from Amazon. And that arrow did excellent. So if you just watch the videos of the hunts, then you can see like the different penetration, how the arrows reacted. And that just goes to show you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on a setup, but it also goes to show that you may need a little bit more weight to get the performance out of the arrow that you need to make sure you have a successful hunt. So just sit back, relax, and watch the videos, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you. On this shot, I tried to wait for the deer to come up out the bottom, and I held that position, hoping that she would step out far enough for me to take the perfect shot. But unfortunately, she looked up and spotted me, so I had to take the shot that I was given. When I shot her, I just want you guys to comment on how the shot placement looked, and why I was unable to trace that much blood. I was using the G5 Mega Meat, and I don't understand why the blood trail was so minimal. I had the HLR Elite arrow with the THWACK vane driver vanes 2.75s, and I didn't get a clean pass through, so I'm thinking that maybe most of the blood just stayed inside the cavity. But at the same time, she had to travel over 100 yards because we tracked the blood trail as far as we could till there was like a speck of blood, and we could not find her. So I went home and changed my arrow profile to a heavier arrow setup, using the Pierce arrow, and came back that evening and tried it all over again. On this though, I stood there probably at least 15-20 minutes contemplating on whether I wanted to shoot her or not, because the way I was in the stand and the angle that I was presented made her look smaller than what she actually was. So I didn't want to shoot like a yearling or anything like that. So I kind of waited to see if I can like size her up But once she turned broadside, yeah, I was able to see that she was a bigger, mature doe. And on this shot, I don't know if she ducked the arrow and got hit in the spine, but I did spine shoot her. And that's the way it goes sometimes. I'm sorry that it happened that way, but I did take a second shot to make sure that she died pretty quickly. So that was just the ethical thing to do to help her to not suffer. Well, that silver broadhead put in some work today. Look at the cut on this thing. Sever Hybrid 2.0. Hit her kind of high, but she expired really quick, so that's what I'm glad about. Let me go ahead and drag her out of here. I didn't have to do any blood tracing. She chasing down. She fell right here. Sorry I took such a bad shot, but it hit some vitals in there, and she died pretty quickly. One gone. And that was a good shot. So took my time on that one. Positioned myself. Hey, shot one. Shot one with my old Miss Sheila right here. And Geraldine at home. So, hey. That's what's up. Hoyt Alpha X. Got the Garmin on here. Garmin 0 A1i Pro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's do it. And I'm using, what? Warrior. I bought the cheapest arrows I could find. $65 for a dozen. Put some AAE Hunter Max on here. Got the little arrow wraps or whatever. But I'm using these Sever 1.5 hybrids right there for you. So got her done, man. Got her done. She probably went maybe 30 yards and fell over. I can see her from here. Let's go see what we got. See my lighted knock over there. She's shining bright. Got good blood on there. See that blood? Sucker covered in blood. So let me just put that down right there. See what we can find. She went right over there. I can see her belly from here. So got blood here, blood there. Oh, blood trails, blood, got blood. Got blood all the way through. You see her laying right over there. She can go maybe 40 yards. Maybe even 20 yards, 30 yards. There she is. It's a good day. Came out here by myself, eating and hunt. Got another doe the other day, I think I'm done for the does. Got plenty of meat in the freezer now. And I'll probably just wait for the rut to come. You can see, got me a perfect shot with the Sever 1.5s. Doe laying here, pretty nice size doe. So go ahead and get her drug out to the spot. I'm gonna go get the sled and then put her in a nice spot under my stand, and then go get the deer sled and drag her up out of here. But I want to thank you guys for hunting with me, and you know, I wish you guys good luck during this deer season of 2025. And let me go ahead and handle my business. Thank you.